Good morning from Miami, Florida, in a new place today, you guys. If you saw our last vlog, we were in San Diego and I told you guys that we had a very special trip coming up, and even in the middle of the vlog, I gave you guys a little sneak peek of what we were doing in this vlog. So if you guys watched the whole thing, then you guys saw that sneak peek. My hair is very crazy here in Miami because of the humidity. It always just goes like straight out, so it's very crazy. So please try to ignore the crazy hair. Unfortunately, the rain from PA followed us to Florida. So that definitely sucks because we've had rain for about 3 weeks. It's been so crazy. It's been very hard for Michael to film because he needs sunlight to film outside with cars. But we are not gonna let it get us down today because today is going to be absolutely epic. We booked this cruise, we're going on a cruise. We booked it on another cruise that we took with our family about 1.5 years ago, and we've been waiting ever since. So we booked our honeymoon cruise and our year anniversary cruise all at the same time. And the reason we did that is because Icon of the Seas was announced, like it was just being made, and everyone was freaking out. If you're cruise nerds like us, you know that this is a huge deal. It is the biggest, best, most expensive ship in the whole entire world. Michael and I, we can't shut up about it. All we do is watch vlogs on it. We have just been so excited for this. I hate to keep blabbing, but this is the most important part and I totally forgot to talk to you guys about it. Icon of the Seas has been having a little bit of technical difficulties. We got an email about 2 weeks ago from Royal Caribbean and they said, hey, just a heads up, we're experiencing some maintenance issues and we will let you know if your cruise is gonna set sail. And we were like, wow, that sounds crazy. We've never heard of this before. We've never heard of Royal Caribbean canceling a cruise before. So we were like, no way, that's not gonna happen. And then as the days go by, it starts to get more and more real. We're seeing it on the news. People are talking about how the week before us's cruise got canceled. Those poor people, I feel so terrible for them. But I will say Royal Caribbean handled it beautifully. They refunded the cruise. They are paying for a future cruise for all of the people that were setting sail, and they paid for everyone's airfare. So they handled it amazing. They lost so much money. I feel so terrible for them because it's like family. Royal Caribbean, we love them. So it really sucks that they had to go through that. And not to mention, they also had the expenses of fixing this gigantic ship. So it was something to do with like the propellers. I don't know the correct term. I should, since I'm a cruise nerd, as I've been saying. The acid pod, Michael said. But yeah, so that's been broken and it just got back last night at 1 a.m. And we are so blessed, so lucky, so fortunate that we are able to set sail today. It's gonna be our year anniversary this week of the wedding. So very special. We are unbelievably excited. I don't know how many times I've said excited today, but I couldn't be any more excited. So we're gonna pack up, we're gonna head out, and we are going to head to Icon of the Seas. Officially on the ship and we are in our room right now. Look at how cute with the balloon decorations. Our genie Sunil decorated our room for our anniversary week, which was so sweet. And then also look at this cake. Now we did dig in a little. Mike did like a criminal thing where he stabbed the fork in the middle of it and is eating it like that. My hair's getting crazier as the day goes on. It's getting more and more humid. I thought it was gonna clear up today, but it did not, which is a shame because this port is so stunning when it's sunny out because it's like crystal clear blue water. It looks really, really pretty whenever there isn't overcast like this. But yeah, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Like Michael said, it was clearing up for a little bit and then it got really rainy again. We've just been exploring this ship because it is so big and there's so many different things. We've been just trying to figure it out because there's a lot to figure out. But yeah, we're gonna head back out and do a little bit more exploring. It's always good to, know where you're going on the ship, so we just wanna try to figure it out as best we can. And then I will probably catch up with you guys later whenever we go to dinner. All right, you guys, we freshened up. We actually did not explore the ship. We went to the gym. We were very responsible.
Now, I wanna be clear. She has 6-inch heels on.
Yes.
So like, normally it's more than a 3-inch difference here. Gotta be
It's
clear.
not bad.
Not that tall, so I gotta make sure
You're
everybody knows.
still taller than me though, so that's good. The gym on Icon of the Seas is epic.
It's nice.
We had a really great time. Very excited to work out the rest of the week. It was a very cool gym. We are gonna go to Coastal Kitchen tonight. They have spicy rigatoni on the menu, so we're super excited to try it. I think it's gonna be phenomenal. We were gonna do Italian tonight anyways, so this works out. So we're gonna try out Coastal Kitchen. It's completely different from Oasis of the Seas and Symphony of the Seas. It overlooks the Aqua Theater. I'm a part of an Icon of the Seas Facebook page. Everyone says that the food is the best of the best on Icon. Like no other ship tops it.
It does look good so far. Like even at the little like cafes and whatnot, like it looks really good, really fresh. So we're excited to try out some real food now.
Dinner was fantastic. We immediately changed right into some comfy clothes and we are back to exploring. We are in our favorite part, Central Park. Love the touches of the fountains everywhere.
It's like an old like statue you'd see or fountain you'd see in like Italy, like Rome.
Yeah, it's so
really
pretty.
nice.
I love that. This is a nice little cafe that is complimentary. You can go and get snacks and stuff. It's a good place to get breakfast actually.
Fun fact about Central Park, every plant in here is real.
Yes,
so it's pretty neat.
There's so many different plants. I think that's why we love it so much because it's just so unique. Like you bring an element of land into the center of the ship. We got some pizzas.
Pizza looks fantastic. We got bacon, we got pepperoni, of course onions and peppers.
We had to get the ranch, of course. Got some hot chocolate. Michael has a cappuccino.
I always hated it.
Living our best lives. Everybody else is down in the promenade. There's gonna be a huge party tonight. It's the balloon drop, which is always very cool, but it's at midnight.
It's midnight.
And we're oldies. We're oldies.
That's crazy.
9:30 and we're already in our cabin gonna eat our pizza. Normally, like we sit down in the promenade and people watch, but tonight we're being such old folks. We're gonna sit in our cabin and eat our pizza in our pajamas. You guys, we just got back from a little walk around the ship and we have reservations tonight at the Empire Supper Club. This is a new super fancy restaurant on Royal Caribbean and I totally forgot that you get an invitation hand delivered to your room. So it's right outside the room and I wanna show you guys because this is so crazy. Also, look at our door. We always bring our girls along with us. Beach themed pictures, of course, since we're on the cruise. And then a cute little cruise ship with heart balloons. But anyways, here is the invite. How crazy. It's so formal and like, wow. It's very Great Gatsby in a way. So let's go inside and open it up.
All right, Empire Supper Club.
Oh my God.
Welcome you to an unforgettable night at Empire. Doors open 6:20 p.m. Doors close 6:30. So they close for this event. Formal attire required.
Oh
Wow.
my
All right.
God.
Well, this is gonna be very interesting.
So this is like a full event. I think there's live jazz music and there's a bunch of different courses. You have a special drink with each course. So there's a bunch of cocktails. We're not big on like the super fancy over the top foods. We're more like pizza people.
You guys know us. We like our McDonald's, we like our pizza. We're trying this because it's like an experience, but we honestly don't think, well, I hate to say we're not gonna like it, but it's probably not our jam.
We're just a little nervous. Like, I don't think we're gonna really love the food, but we shouldn't be saying this before we go because that's kind of really offensive. We're really looking forward to the experience of it all, the formal dressing up and the service. I think that's gonna be super cool, but definitely a little nervous about the foods for sure. So tonight we will be going to the Empire Supper Club. Today is a sea day. We're gonna put on some bathing suits, I think, and just enjoy the sun and all of the pools on the ship.
Later.
We are very dressed up. We're about to head out. I'm gonna bring my camera along. I'm not sure how much filming I'm gonna be able to do. It's a very formal place and I'm sure the lighting isn't gonna be great, so we'll see how it goes. But we're about to head out because they close the doors and then you can't get in and we don't wanna be locked out.
Fun fact, I forgot a belt. That's all right.
Oh God.
Real nervous.
I feel so inappropriate vlogging here, but I had to show you guys.
We got a cool seat though. We have like a good vlogger seat because we're in the back.
Yeah, like nobody can really see how big of a distraction it is. Like everyone's out there and we're back here. So we lucked out with the seating.
The whole vibe is 1920s New York City.
We got our first thing. This is caviar. It's supposed to be our palate cleanser. And we have champagne already. And there's now a singer out here. Look how beautiful she is. Next up is the oyster. We'll see how this goes. I'm not so sure if I like oyster, but it smells fantastic. Michael says it's good. All right, you guys, it's getting a little loud in here. I think we have the alcohol flowing in the room. People are going crazy, that's for sure. We have a raviolo, not ravioli, because it's a single raviolo. And then we have the Staten Island Spritz. Very pretty cocktail. Next up is the prawn. Michael's saying, wow, is it good?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Caviar on it, yeah, I would say. This is very good.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Very good.
And then it is paired with the blood and sand cocktail. Now we have a Caesar salad. Look at the beautiful butterflies all over.
Very good.
It's so pretty. And then it's paired with the East of Houston cocktail. And this cocktail actually kind of tastes like a salad itself. Another palate cleanser. This is the pink champagne sorbet.
I feel like I've said that about everything. So far, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. The main course is here, and it smells phenomenal. Look at that rare steak. Oh my God, that's insane. And we are pairing it with the New York Sour. You guys, we made it to the last cocktail, and we're still sitting like upright. We're doing fine.
It's a lot of alcohol. We're not big drinkers, so like this is. We haven't drank in half a year, 6 months, but it's good. It's all good. It's all very good.
It all tastes amazing, and it's paired with everything perfectly. That's the whole point. This is called the toasted almond, and it is a dessert on its own. So we're supposed to have this, and then the dessert will come out later. We have officially made it to dessert, and it is stunning, incredible. Wait until you guys see this.
We got the chocolate beans.
And this is like a mango sauce, and it's supposed to look like honey. It's like clear. And then look at mine. It's a cheesecake, and it looks like a piece of cheese with a mouse. Look at the little tail.
Giving a huge round of applause to our culinary and service team.
This is a surprise that they brought out for everyone in the dining room. And we, as you saw, gave a round of applause for the chefs, which did a phenomenal job.
Great job.
Everything here is edible. It's all chocolate, the stem of the tree, with cotton candy on top. Back from dinner, we had such an amazing time. It was a really great experience. We actually cannot recommend it enough, you guys. So if you are ever on Icon of the Seas, highly, highly recommend going to the Empire Supper Club. It was fantastic. It's a little bit pricey, but that's the whole point. It's this big, extravagant show, and there's a reason why the price is what it is. It's just amazing. Everyone there had an awesome time, and the food was incredible. We did judge the book by its cover just a little bit. We thought it was going to be so fancy that it was going to be like not good. We thought it was going to taste like the foods were going to taste weird because it was just too much. But everything was fantastic, and it was a really great time. We're gonna change into some comfy clothes, and we're gonna explore the ship some more, because that's all we do. We just love to explore and walk around, and we're probably gonna get some Sorrento's pizza, because it's just too good to pass up. The weird thing about this cruise is it leaves from Miami, so you'd think you wouldn't have any sea days, but we actually have 2 sea days.
2.5 really. Your whole first day, and then 2 full days after.
This is true.
A lot of sea time.
But I feel bad because it's like constantly footage in our room. I promise there's gonna be some cool footage of the islands that we're going to and the gorgeous waters. But right now it's just food content, which I think you guys enjoy too, because based off the comments, I think people really do enjoy it. So we are actually gonna go get some lunch and
splurging today.
Yeah, we're gonna try a bunch of different little restaurants that we've never tried before because they're only on Icon. So maybe pause the video, go grab a drink, some snacks, and then sit back and relax and come have like a little snack with us while we pig out on some food. So this is the Aquadome Market, and it has a bunch of different restaurants in it.
Tons of restaurants to choose from.
Got the crepes, got some Chinese food, mac and cheese, a build your own type of Mediterranean option here, like a little bowl option, I think. And then there's some sandwich options here at the Toast and Garden. So this is the inside of the market. There's the crepe station, then you have Ginger, then Max. Mike is getting his second serving because he already ate his while we were waiting in line to get our sandwich. He's so hungry from the gym. Then there's the Mediterranean, and then the Garden fresh thing down there for sandwiches. So here's our grinder sandwich. I don't think that this is technically a grinder because I think the whole point is like it's supposed to be chopped up really finely, but all the ingredients that would be in a grinder is here, and the bread looks really good. And then I got a little bit of noodles and spring rolls, and then I just got regular mac and cheese, and it is super good. Now it's time for a little bit of dessert. I'm gonna do the salted caramel. You say caramel?
I say caramel.
I say caramel. What do you guys say?
Always reminds me of the scene in Talladega Nights where the French guy has Ricky Bobby bent over the pool table. He's like, just say you like really thin pancakes. It's so quiet. That's what I think I want.
So what if you just said, I love really thin pancakes?
It smells fantastic. I really wish you guys could smell this. Well, I completely destroyed my mouth. This was 1,000 degrees, and I took the biggest bite ever, but it was worth it. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's so good. We just got back from dinner, and I think this morning I forgot to explain to you guys that today is our anniversary. So officially 1 year married. We had a fun day of eating different foods. Everything was very tasty. And then we actually got to meet, we had a private meet and greet with Rover, the Icon of the Seas dog. I think this is the first dog that any cruise ship has. The whole point of her being on this ship is for emotional support. Oh my gosh, somebody's at our door. Hang on, I'll get back to you in a second. That was our cleaning guy, Dimitri. He had to deliver us something, just like some paperwork. We've actually had him before. Almost every single cruise that we take now, we run into somebody that we know. I think we have for probably the last like 6 or 7 cruises, which is so cool because we're becoming expert cruisers where we're starting to see different crew in restaurants and in the photo booths and the people that clean your rooms. It's really awesome. But I was saying the whole purpose for Rover is to be an emotional support animal for the crew and for guests. So she brings a lot of calmness and peace and happiness to the ship, and she will stay with the ship forever. And her groomer and her vet is in Miami. So whenever they go and port at Miami, then they take her off and take her to her vet appointments and stuff whenever she needs to go. But she was so sweet, and it was really awesome being able to meet her. And Michael is looking at something really special here.
Well, when you reach certain milestones on the cruise, you get crystals. So we just reached Diamond Plus, and we have our cruise. I forget. Well, there's a whole system. Anyway, you reach your certain milestones and you get your crystal. And whatever ship you happen to be booked on for that milestone, that's what crystal you get. So we just were lucky enough to get a Diamond Plus Icon crystal, which I think probably very few people have this so far. And if you look on eBay for the Royal Caribbean crystals, they actually sell for like a few $100s. Now, not that this is like super valuable. It's more about like it's a cool thing to have. But I think that's pretty cool and should be a pretty rare one for right now.
Super cool. We love to collect stuff like this, and then the ship models, which we have the Icon model over there. We try to get a ship model of every ship that we've been on. There's been one ship where it was sold out. I think it was Adventure of the Seas. And whenever you look on eBay, they're like between $500 or over $1,000. So eventually we'll have to find an Adventure of the Seas one. Hopefully we can find it like at $50 like they sell it in the stores on the ship. So we have this crystal for Icon, and we have another crystal for Oasis of the Seas. And the reason why we got the Oasis one is because we were on the first sailing cruise since COVID. So we were the first sailors on Oasis, and then they gave us that crystal because it was so special. Very cool. We're gonna change into some comfier clothes, and we're gonna go to the Aqua show. I cannot wait to see this new show because it's gonna be different from Oasis and Symphony, and the Aqua shows are always the best of the best. Such incredible shows that they put on. Show was amazing, you guys. Michael's head is cut off. It's 10:30 at night. The Aqua show was incredible. I will say Oasis of the Seas has the best of the best of the best Aqua show for sure.
Still a little bit better. The beginning of this one was amazing. Just the Aqua show on Oasis is a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, the opening scene, phenomenal, insane. Like they weren't hooked up at all, and those guys were doing that spinny thing. It was so impressive. The rest of the show was amazing, but I will say Oasis's show is like top tier, the best. We're headed back to the market, and we're gonna get some crepes for a late night snack dessert. Bad news is the crepe station was closed, so we're gonna go to the Pearl Cafe to try to find a little dessert.
Holy crap.
Look how packed the promenade is. There's a silent disco going on over there. Wow. There's so many people. Oh my god, that girl has a French bulldog on her shirt and she's eating her pizza. Heck yeah. Whoops. I totally forgot to do an intro this morning. We are in St. Kitts today, and I didn't do an intro because by the time we got on the bus, we were just so excited. I forgot to vlog, but by the time we got on the bus and I remembered, people were talking and I wasn't able to do an intro for you guys. But I did vlog the rest of the day for a nice montage, but the little intro of the day was forgotten. So sorry about that. Today was insane. This is the excursion that we did with Royal Caribbean. Michael's chowing down on some fruit. We weren't 100% sure how intense this hike was gonna be because there's no videos of it on YouTube. Nobody's ever really vlogged it, but we did find one that was kind of showing, it looks a little intense, but it said strenuous, like very, very strenuous in the description on Royal. And we were like, well, this is Royal Caribbean. It's
cruise
probably
ship strenuous, so we didn't think that was actually gonna mean anything strenuous.
Yeah, like maybe it's not that intense. And everybody in the group agreed that they thought the same thing. And we quickly found out that it was insane. And Michael and I, we hike a lot. We go to Colorado, we've hiked up 14,000 feet before, and no hike was like this hike today.
Yeah.
Because I was lifting my leg like up to my chest at points and pulling myself up. That's how high some of the steps were in the rocks. It was very crazy. So I didn't get too much vlogging of going up or coming down really because I didn't want to fall and break my camera. I just got a bunch of other shots. We got some epic drone shots. Michael put the drone up. But I didn't get too many shots of like the crazy steps. But I just wanted to tell you guys, it was insane. It was amazing. Incredible workout. I can't even imagine how many calories we burned today. And we're a little dirty. So we are gonna go take a shower, rinse off, and change because we are very smelly. Morning everyone. Today we are in St. Thomas and I won't dare go outside and film this little morning intro because it is so hot and humid out there, the camera will fog up immediately. Michael and I are about to head off the ship. We're gonna go out there for a little bit and then we're gonna come back on the ship so we can go to the gigantic Icon of the Seas water park. Normally if it's a sea day, the water park is crazy, so we're gonna try to take advantage of it today without any lines and I think it's gonna be really awesome. Michael is going to bring his GoPro along, so hopefully we can get some really epic footage of these slides for you guys. I cannot believe this.
Oh, what?
I was gonna start filming and you are eating my crepe.
Water park was awesome. My first ever drop slide, really cool. Had a great time as a 30-year-old. I can only imagine as a kid. I think you'd love it. And today would have been a Coco Cay day, but because of the hurricane and the weather, the ship is not going to go to Coco Cay because it's pretty close to Florida. And I think that's a good call. I know people are going to be bummed on board for sure, but rather be safe than sorry, and certainly better than the people on land that are affected. So hearts go out to them for sure. Could be a lot worse. Like half of our family lives in Florida, so definitely not good, and you'd rather be safe. So we were going to film Coco Cay, but because we have an extra sea day, I think we're going to close off the vlog here. Icon, awesome ship, really awesome. I think it does live up to the hype for sure. Only a few little things that could be improved, but overall really awesome. And can't wait to see the next 3 Icon class ships coming out. So Icon, if you're thinking about it, do it. I say do it. Ship is awesome.
We loved our trip and we loved Icon. I need to stop filming so Michael stops eating my crepe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye guys.